A lot of people wonder, why would a 52-year-old CEO, after all you've gone through these last 7 years, these challenging years, and all of the different things that you've had to deal with, finally sort of things have quieted. Why at your age, at this point, would you want to step down?
Oh, David, I think, first of all, thank you very much for having us on. And I'm really exciting day for us both, I think. You know, for me, I've been thinking about this for some time. The company is in a great position. We've been through a lot, but we're also, you know, in a very, very strong position. And in my mind, that is probably the best time to give it to the next leader. You know, and I have just incredible amount of faith in Cristiano. We've worked together for a long period of time. So to me, I think the mistake is to go too long and to make sure that it's in safe and very, very capable hands. And I think that's really what you're seeing today.
But, you know, Steve, I've talked to some people about this. I mean, you remember that scene? Well, I won't go into that. But you've gone through so many different things. The Shawshank Redemption scene where he crawls through the sewer and he gets to the light and he's out there and he's like, finally, I've made it. I've escaped. I mean, I think of you that way, whether it was the antitrust challenges across the globe, the fight with Apple, avoiding the hostile bid from Broadcom, dealing with the NXPI situation, and, of course, the FTC. And then you get to this clearing, this point where the sun is shining on you, and the stock is up 70% last year, whatever the number was, or 74% over the last year. I still don't quite get it. What are you going to spend your time doing now? You're certainly not going to be as busy as you were.
Well, I think, you know, I still have some time left on my shift, of course, as you know, and I'm going to support Cristiano as however he deems appropriate, and I look forward to doing that. But the reality is, you know, we've been through a lot, and you mentioned a bit of it. But what we didn't do was we didn't lose focus on the roadmap and the great technology that really makes the company successful in the future. And a lot of that has to do, quite frankly, with the hard work Cristiano did. So, you know, for me, it's just a great time to do it. I'm looking forward. I'm not going to go and I don't have any plans. I'll probably do a little fishing. But most importantly, I'm going to sit back and cheer on the good people at Qualcomm and watch them be even more successful.
And so if another significant CEO job were to open up in the next year or so, do you see yourself wanting to potentially be interested in taking it?
That's not my plan right now. My plan really is to make sure that this succession goes smoothly. I'm going to do a lot of fishing, and I'm going to cheer on Cristiano.
All right. We want to see your Instagram account. We're going to follow that. Make sure you're really getting all those fish. Cristiano, you've obviously been running the 5G strategy. You've been at the company for 23 years, but you're a different person. How is Qualcomm going to change under your leadership, and how are you going to be a different leader than Mr. Mollenkopf?
Hi, Dave. Very happy to be here. Very exciting day for me. It's just such an honor and a privilege to be CEO of this incredible company. And I really appreciate Steve and the board confidence in me. Look, we are super excited about the future of Qualcomm. We probably have one of the single largest opportunities in front of us. As 5G becomes essential to the digital economy, it's going to go into a number of other industries. And if you look what we have done at Qualcomm, just the last earnings call, we start talking about the company, not just about the licensing business and the handset business. We talk about now they have a handset business, an automotive business, an Internet of Things business, RF front end. I think the company will continue to diversify and really build on this opportunity in front of us as 5G takes the company into a number of different industries.
And again, how do you see your leadership style being different from Mr. Mollenkopf's, or any changes that may take place at the company once you take the reins later this year?
Yes, no, it's that's a good question. Look, I've been at the company for 23 years, so I have a lot of the Qualcomm culture in me. And, you know, Steve and I also been working side by side for 15 years. And I don't expect to see any change in the strategy. We'll continue to build on the strategy. The way I am, like many of the other folks in Qualcomm, I'm passionate about technology. We're going to continue to build on the strategy, but I'll tell you, one thing will never change. We'll always strive to be the leader in wireless and really work on technologies that matter.
Shepard Smith here. Thanks for watching CNBC on YouTube.